don't know. What do you think?
I like it.
I don't know. I think it'll fit in my trunk, maybe.
Think it'll fit in the living room?
Sure. If we cut it in half, and then in half again, and maybe in half a couple more times.
Okay, who's gonna put the star on top?
Sherry.
Neither one of us are tall enough. Every little boy's dream for Christmas.
Every mother's nightmare, eh? This is Kathy.
This is Chris.
Welcome to the underground. Stop hitting me.
Hey, look who's back this week. Me.
Yeah.
I'm back from the dead.
Resurrected with new bionic parts. Unfortunately, none of them really work.
Warranties were up. That's all I can afford. Used parts. Used parts and pieces. They're all rusted. Oh well, I don't care. Maybe Santa will bring me some new parts. New and improved parts.
We don't know what kind of part Sherry wants.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm so glad to be back.
Yeah.
I didn't get to eat any Detavio's food last week. That sucks.
Yeah, I did. I ate a whole bunch. It was good.
I didn't get any.
Dying. That's because you were dead.
I had chicken noodle soup. That was like it.
Anyway, this week's feature band is Coinmonster. Gods of the mighty, we don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. We were trying to figure that out there, but we have no idea. Coinmonster are just amazing, amazing musicians. And there's no real way to describe them, I guess. They're just Coinmonster.
They rock my tube socks, and I'm not even wearing them.
Sweet. Check out Coinmonster's first video. It's called Watching the Insects. They actually played this live at our kickoff party back in October.
You should have been there. If you weren't, you suck.
Yeah. So here's the video.
There it is.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that.
All right, we're back. That was Coinmonster with Watching the Insects. We'll be back after this commercial.
If you want to find out where your favorite band or performer is playing or what bands are coming to your favorite live music night spot, pick up a copy of Pennsylvania Musician Magazine. Pennsylvania Musician features local and regional music happenings from across the state, including Altoona, Johnstown, and State College. Pennsylvania Musician, available at area live music night spots, music, and CD stores. Pennsylvania Musician Magazine. Pick up your free copy today and visit the website www.pamusician.net.
Exposure Radio. Live indie radio from PA's biggest artists.
PAExposure.com is home to the state's most extensive indie music database. Shop our online store or find out what's happening in your area on our entertainment guide. Live net radio with national syndications on the weekend.
Don't let those radio blues get you down. If you're tired of hearing the same old, tune in for something different. PA Exposure Radio.
Exposure Radio.
This week we hung out with Coinmonster up at...
He did.
Yeah.
Didn't take me.
I didn't get to do nothing last week. I was sick. Did it all myself this week.
So this week, Chris got to go hang out with Coinmonster at the Mud Hut Studios, which you guys have heard a lot about if you've been watching the show. They and who else?
Bill Dodd, who owns the Mud Hut. We got to hang out with him.
Yes.
And my cameraman, my second camera guy, couldn't make it on Saturday, so Bill Dodd actually stepped in, and he was our second camera guy for the evening. And it was pretty cool. We got to hang out, and this one's different. This one isn't really much of an interview. This is more or less
Chatting.
Yeah, it's just 3-4 friends sitting in a room with cameras rolling on them. So here's some of the stuff. Hey, we're up here in the Mud Hut, hanging out with Coinmonster. We're gonna hang out with these guys today and talk to them a little bit, do some interviews, and see what they're up to.
Boy, it's just a
You
day.
can play if you want. If you feel like playing, Bill.
Yeah.
Boy, that's ought to be.
This is what I do.
Should I lower my trousers now? Your name in the credits. How about this? Bill Dodd.
Oh, I get to be a
Camera
handy cam.
guy. Look at that.
I just don't mind if I just take a few movies in my studio. Check out the board. That is one pro shop. Yeah.
Where did you guys come up with the name Coinmonster anyway?
Capital question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't remember where we were when we were deciding what we would name the band. It might have been...
We were at the fire station.
It was probably at one of our earlier places, and we all loved cartoons. We would come to rehearsal, and just before we would even start playing our instruments, talk about or reenact some Bugs Bunny thing or whatever, and thought, wouldn't it be neat to somehow incorporate the name of one of our favorite cartoons with the name of the band? We came up with the idea that we really liked a Scooby-Doo episode where there was this mummy walking around looking for a coin, and so that was the Coinmonster. Great, that's the name of the band. In the succeeding months and years, we decided to incorporate cartoon-themed music into our shows. So we were, and it's written in some paper, maybe even stuck up on the bulletin board there, that we were the Cartoon Rockers. Because the beginning of the show would be, and then we'd be jamming with some heavy-duty thing. So it was kind of, we took the lighter side of cartoon music and incorporated it with the heavy-duty scary rock so that the girls would come closer to the stage, because we weren't really that mean.
This is just, this is bands, and this is their life, and this is just, we want to show people, at least around, where our viewership is in Pennsylvania, that there's a lot of good music out there to be heard, and just a lot of people don't know about it unless you walk right up to their door and knock, and be like, hey, here's our stuff. And then you still have to force them to listen to it half the time, because you can give, even, sometimes free isn't even enough, because you can give stuff to people and they still don't listen to it.
Well, I tell you, us as a band, we totally appreciate this. I mean, this whole show,
when it first came about, when I first started getting the emails from me about doing a show.
You thought it was a joke?
No, I didn't think it was a joke. I was just kind of leery of it at first because I was like, if they want us to go and play in a studio or something, like that's gonna blow because it's just gonna be a nightmare because we're gonna be really loud, really obnoxious, and it's just not gonna work. And then when you told me it was gonna be, we're just gonna film a live show, I was like, okay, that's better. Not that I was gonna tell you no, if it was the other way around, but I just thought it was a cool thing because we don't have the easiest time getting our stuff out there. And,
well, yeah, because your music is so different that I imagine it's a lot more difficult for you guys than even some of the other bands that come out and they, like the other bands that sound like Korn or sound like whoever.
Right.
It'll be easier for them to go out and play and get a following because they already sound like something
they can grab
that's
onto.
easy listening, and you know what I mean. Not necessarily like it's elevator music, but it's just that it's
blended into the social.
It's typical 4/4 bounce rhythm. You know what I mean.
You know how frustrating it is. We're out there, and as John said before, for the last 10 years, we're generally put in bulk with a bunch of other bands that all sound the same, and then Coinmonster, and we're like, here we go, another night where we're, However, generally at the end of the night, the musicians come to us and they say, "Oh my God, you guys are really, really cool and different, and da-da-da-da-da," and that's great. We walk away with a little pat on the ass from all the other musicians, and we obviously appreciate that, but what did it really get us? If we hear this all the time, but we've built a real nice ground following, little underground kind of piece. Mm-hmm. It'd be really nice to reach a larger audience that might feel the same way.
Well,
so maybe this will help.
I hope we can do it again, and I hope it can be as cool as the last time we played there. I mean, it seemed like my biggest fear was like after the band that played before us,
the Marauders.
Oh yeah, they were good. They were very good because I love that kind of stuff.
That was the rockabilly band.
That's the band that you.
I love that kind of stuff, and I figured for sure
that everyone was
as soon as they were done, these people are going to be out the door, and we're going to be playing to the same 15 people we always play to there.
No,
and everybody stayed.
Yeah,
and they stayed until we were done.
We were pleased as punch.
I mean, they were hanging out because like I said, we ran commercials for weeks. Mm-hmm. As far as people were like, "Oh my," down there. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, you got Coinmonster to come back!" I mean, it's a huge,
like getting the Beatles to come.
Yeah,
back
it was a huge deal. It really was. Everyone down.
John and George not going to be there.
But no, it was a huge deal. So we were definitely happy that you guys come down to play.
Oh, we were discussing it on the way down because it got into a heated debate because we've done that trip to Aldo's a million times.
I know.
And
I think I was there for just about every one of them.
I said, "Is this going to be another show like we usually have, or is it going to be cool?" And I said, "Well, I'm hoping it's going to be cool." I said, "It's going to be a different approach to it. There's actual advertising involved, whereas Aldo's puts like Coin, M, I don't have enough to spell the rest.
Misspelled, yeah, I know.
Coin is fine. They know who it is.
Cornmaster.
Yeah. Change Muncher. The one video I cut together was watching the insects. What is that about?
Oh, actually, I'm sitting here with 3 empty beer cans.
Wow.
That's what it's about. That's how it came about. Watching the insects is basically, it doesn't really have anything to do with insects. There's just a bunch of different, this job that I used to have was really, really, really pain in the ass. Like the people were really rude and really mean, and
don't say Khalil Brothers on tape.
And my pockets were always empty, and I just made that sort of analogy, like I turn my pockets inside out, and the moths go flying around because I'm always broke. Because I worked at this company for 10 years and didn't make anything out of it, and they were just such violent people, and it was just one of those situations where you're just waiting for somebody to go in there with a gun and kill everybody in the office. Not me, of course, but it was just one of those places where they try to belittle the employees so much that it was only a matter of time. Luckily, I got out of there, but it was only a matter of time before somebody would go in there and just smoke everybody in the whole place. So watching the insects is basically about my last job.
The other video we're going to show is Amateur Smut Writer.
There's no clean version.
That song, basically, Amateur Smut Writer. Not that I do this stuff any longer, but Amateur Smut Writer came about when I was involved in a long-distance relationship. So I really couldn't have any kind of intimate relations with the person on the other end, so you had to resort to sending each other provocative emails. And Amateur Smut Writer is basically about that, just sending dirty emails back and forth to whoever.
To whoever.
He'll remain nameless.
Yeah, that's basically.
I used a lot of ink.
That's basically where that came about. I'm ashamed, but it's true.
Well, and these guys also one of the things they failed to mention is they've got cut on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and 6 Feet Under.
Yeah, on HBO. Yes, we have a song called "Body of Binky" that we wrote and recorded here and have never ever performed it live.
Yes, we did.
And once. It was terrible. And
we don't even know why people dug it, but
it's more straightforward than our other stuff.
And that's on what?
That's on the Schematic.
That's on the Schematic.
And it was on 6 Feet Under on HBO and on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Very cool.
Now that was unbeknownst to us. Actually, somebody from Boston, we had a fan living in Boston who emailed me and said, "Hey, I heard Body of Binky on Buffy the Vampire Slayer last night." I'm like, "What?" So I called Bill Hutchison, the guy who was managing us at the time, and he called a couple other people, and sure enough, they're like, "Oh, well, it was last minute. We didn't have time to contact anybody. We just wanted to get the song on there." So basically, they tried to screw us.
Yeah,
and
no royalties.
We got paid for it because we found out about it. Still getting paid for it, actually.
We want to thank John and Dave from Coinmonster and Bill Dodd for letting us hang out here at the Mud Hut to check out whenever they're something.
Playing.
Forgot what I was saying.
You can go to coinmonster.com to check out what's happening with our band now and in the future, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
I'm fired. I just lost my job. Let these guys finish their beer. Check out theundergroundtv.com for the rest of the details. We'll see you later.
Now, the Coinmonster interview was a lot longer than that, so if you want to check out the rest of the interview, go to theundergroundtv.com, click on Coinmonster under bands, and go to their own page on our website and listen to the rest of the interview. A lot more stuff happened. Pretty cool. Check it out. Tell them what I got you for your birthday, bag.
She got me an awesome Aliens chest burster sculpture, it's gorgeous. It's all sick and bloody and beautiful.
It's number 571 of 3000.
Yes, it was an awesome surprise. And by the way, thanks to everyone who came out and partied with us a couple weeks ago with the Marauders for my birthday. I had a great night. Thanks to the Marauders for putting on a good show. Thanks for Suicide Switch for hanging out with us. Except for that shot of Jägermeister. That did me in for the night. I was done. I'm sorry. I can't handle it anymore. I was over. But I didn't get sick, but it was a good time. Thanks, everyone.
Eat. I ate. Look. Must not be hungry.
Maybe I have a rifle. Second video for the night is Amateur Smut Writer.
Perhaps it's the power of love.
We're back. That was the second video from Coinmonster, Amateur Smut Riders, and we'll be right back after this. This is pretty puny.
I still can't reach the top.
Sherry!
Audible Images Recording provides a creative atmosphere in a quiet wooded location just outside of State College, Pennsylvania. We offer over 70 tracks of direct-to-disc recording with total automation and recall, plus hundreds of plugins on each track. Not only do we have the best gear, but also the experience, education, and musicianship to make your project a success. Our goal was to make your recording experience as relaxed and comfortable as possible, with natural light, air conditioning, and a view from every room. And our rates are low so you won't feel rushed. Call or check us out online at audibleimagesrecording.com.
Q94.
Season's greetings, everyone. The Professor Jim Price from Double Power Q94, the classic rock station. Santa's given us his bluesy introduction, and every Sunday night, 8 until 10, we do the Backyard Rocker, 2 hours of local and regional music. These guys will be on the show tomorrow night. Fat Vinny and the Wise Guys. Going to hear some new music from the Wise Guys. Find out what the Wise Guys have been up to all year. It's the annual visit from Fat Vinny and the Wise Guys. Check it out tomorrow night, 8 until 10. On the Backyard Rocker on Double Power Q94, the classic rock station.
Double Power Q94.
Hey, we're back. Welcome to the land of misfit hosts.
Yes, that's us. Yes.
Yes.
To find out more about the Underground, check out our website at theundergroundtv.com. Or if you're a band that wants to be on the Underground.
Or on the ground.
Or on the ground.
Lay down.
With my boot in your mouth. Yeah! Come on!
Take that. Merry Christmas this. Happy holiday, some of that.
'Tis season to be jolly. To learn more about the Underground, check out our website at theundergroundtv.com. Or if you're a band that wants to send in your press kit, send it to
After Midnight Media, P.O. Box 535, Altoona, PA 16603. See, I get to say my line this week.
You get to see it,
See
too.
it and
Put
say
one
it.
on my hand
See
still.
and
But
say
I
it.
wash, unlike him.
I have gloves on. It's under my gloves. Right.
Give me money. I want to eat.
Now you know how I feel.
I was just playing. I have money.
Well, I don't. Give me money. P.O. Box 535. You don't even need to put a bow on it.
All right, so that's it for another week in the fabulous Underground.
Yay! Next week we do not have a show because of football playoffs, so don't bother tuning in. But we'll be back on Christmas Day.
Don't go Bears.
Go Bears. Bears rock. I can't help it, they suck. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. But make sure you tune in on Christmas Day. We'll be back with Suicide Switch. Sweet, sweet Christmas holiday music for the whole family.
As I said before, that's it for another week in the Underground. Now get off your ass and hear some live music.
See ya.
And almost forgot. Happy birthday, Nathan.
So Adolf, what do you want for Christmas?
He's looking at you, dude. Kick his ass.
Don't stare at me. Don't eyeball me. Don't look at me, son.
Step up, bitch.